Hi, my name's Alice from Alice with No Wonderland, and I'm going to be doing an analysis on the song Bag of Bones by Mitski from her album Lush. Okay, Bag of Bones. So Bag of Bones is pretty much a song talking about depression and searching for motivation, and it talks a lot about people struggling to find something that will fulfill them and something that will give them an edge on life and something that actually fills them with enjoyment. The first lyric is, "I'm all used up, pretty boy, over and over again."
I'm all used up, pretty boy, over and over again.
The use of the name Pretty Boy makes me think that she's talking to a boyfriend or any type of guy that she has some trust in. It's something that she struggles talking about, and so she has to come to someone that she trusts in order to talk about it with. This line also helps us understand how she's feeling, and it kind of gets at the idea that she's exhausted, and it's this deep set type of feeling. It's this feeling that she's had for a really long time, and she's only now starting to talk about it. And because this is the first line, this is the first time where she's explaining how she feels. And as she starts to talk about how it feels and how it affects her, she starts to talk about how it's being seen in her life. For her, it feels as if she's a river going through a drought, like a broken instrument, something that doesn't seem like it's able to be fixed. But when you're going through a drought, it feels like everything's been sucked out of you. A broken instrument, something that feels as though it's unplayable. It's not worth fighting for. And she's starting to realize and reconcile with her depression through this song, and that's pretty much what the first line says. Okay, the second line, "My nail colors are wearing off."
My nail colors are wearing off.
This is a second example of the depression that she's feeling, and this time, instead of attacking how she feels in her heart, we're talking about how she looks. Whether it's the color draining from her nails or her nail polish just chipping off in general, both metaphors are used as a way to show that she's wearing down. The chip nail polish shows that she's not redoing these things. She's not trying to keep up this mask of looking beautiful. She's not trying anymore because it's just so tiring for her. She can't. She's not able to keep working at it. She's given up. And if it's the color draining from her nails, it also shows that she's failing to keep up physically with food and water. She's not healthy anymore. It's actually starting to deteriorate her health, and it's showing through her nails. The third line is, "'Cause I've looked down at them not knowing why." So she's talking about her hands, her nails, and everything. For me, this feels as if she's questioning why she feels this way, why she's so depressed, why she's unmotivated. If it's the nail polish, it's why can't I keep up with looking good. If it's the actual nail color, it's why can't I be a normal person and take care of myself like everyone else does. And either way, it's her questioning why she does certain things, why she's like this, why her life has turned out this way. Because although it's very unclear of what question she's asking, we can infer that she's questioning parts of her life. So line 4 is, "And after everything's done and I'm all undone."
And after everything's done and I'm all undone.
So for this, it's pretty much just talking about when she's lost all her will to keep pushing through the day, and all her effort that she's put into the day is finally draining out of her. Oh, it's getting sunny. Basically after she's dried up, once she's finished, once she's done for the day. So line 5 connects to this, saying, "You can hear my high heels walking on, clickety-clacking through the night."
You can hear my high heels walking on, clickety-clacking through the night.
So this pretty much is saying that even after she's all wound up, she's done for the day, you can still hear her walking. You can hear her walking through the night, because even though her mind is so done and so used up, you can still hear her body moving. Her body keeps going on, and she keeps pushing herself to go further. It's almost like her body is moving on autopilot. She may not be aware of what she's doing because, like I said, her mind is all finished. It's just mush, but her body keeps going. It just shows that her body is persistent to keep going forward, because her body's not depressed. Her body isn't what has issues. It's her mind. Her mind is depressed. And I think it just shows the separation between what your body feels versus what your mind feels and how they like connect to each other. The next part of line 5 is I'm carrying my bag of bones, which pretty much just means that she's carrying herself. Like I said, her mind isn't really what's operating her body right now. Her body's just going by itself. And so she's carrying herself. She's carrying her bones, what makes her her. She's carrying it as she walks home, saying that she isn't herself right now. It's in a bag. What's at the end of the day is pretty much just a shell. She's used up all the effort she has and all the energy, and what's left is bones. That's it. It shows that every single day is a new battle, and it's something new that she has to put all her energy to. And for some, it's like, oh, it's every day isn't that hard. It's just you keep going. But for her, every day is that hard. Every day is a struggle to push forward. And the onomatopoeia of like clickety clacking isn't just for the heels. It's also for the bones that you can hear. And it shows that like she doesn't have anyone else to help her, because although there was a boy mentioned earlier, in this, she's carrying herself home. There isn't someone helping her through the night. It's just her. It's her carrying herself. There's no one else to it. It shows that depression is like a battle between yourself. And even though she's so tired and exhausted, she still has the bones and the heels. You still hear that noise every single night. No matter how tired she is, she always makes it home, which shows that even if her brain is so exhausted, her body continues to go forward. Line 6 is fluorescent store lights, you shine through the night.
Fluorescent store lights, you shine through the night.
So these fluorescent lights seem to be one of the only descriptions we get of the walk home. It's the only thing that's noticeable because they're so bright. And it feels like she's describing a city almost because of those lights, and because it's like they're always on. It's like the city never sleeps, stuff like that. And these lights that continue going on throughout the entire day and night, they keep the city awake and alive, but they're not real. It's fake. And it shows that it's not like energy that Mitski brings when she's walking home. It isn't real. It's all fake. It's just a mask pretty much to keep herself going forward. This can also be connected to the song Brand New City in the same album, Lush. And simply just the name Brand New City allows us to recognize that she is in it's most likely the same fluorescent lights that she sees on her walk home every night. And it seems that she doesn't like these fluorescent lights. They're not a positive thing for her. They're disturbing and overly bright. Line 7 is illuminate my pores and you tear me apart.
Illuminate my pores and you tear me apart.
Okay, so this also helps us understand that she doesn't like the fluorescent lights. They aren't a good thing. For some people, she may love these lights, like they're bright and they're fun, but for her, they're not a good thing. And it also makes it seem like she may not be a fan of the city. She also says that she talks about these lights in such a poor way, describing them as tearing her apart. And these lights, they tear her apart and they look at every little aspect of her. They see every pore, every speck of her, every strand of hair, every part of her is seen by these lights. And it makes sense why she wouldn't like them and why they disturb her so much. It's almost like when someone has a headache, when they already have an issue. For her, it's her depression. She already has this issue. And shining a light on it just makes it more, just hurts more. And if this light can see every pore, it can also see all her issues through how she looks with her nails and everything. You can see that she is dealing with issues, and the light is just making it so obvious to her. It's sickening. And it's like when you have a headache, like every single light, every single noise, it feels like it's at a 100. It doesn't feel how it is, like maybe it's a small tap, but for Mitski it feels like it's very intense. Line 8, I'm tired of this searching, would you let me let go?
I'm tired of this searching, would you let me let go?
And this is another line where we get to hear about how tired she is, and she's very transparent with how she feels and how this exhaustion is just weighing her down. And the part that's like a little bit harder to figure out is searching. What is she searching for? What is she looking for in this, and what's she trying to talk about in the song? I think she's searching for a way to live freely without stress and depression, all these issues weighing down on her and dragging her down. When it feels like it's dragging you down, she just wants it to let go. She wants to be free of all these, just this exhaustion that just is tugging onto her. She wants it to let go. It's not, and for her it must feel like it's not her, something that she can do. It's something that just happens. And she doesn't want to have this strain. She wants someone else to just let her let go, just let it leave. It feels like it's not something in her control. Line number 9 is, I know my room is a mess. Over and over again, I tell myself I'll clean tomorrow.
I know my room is a mess. Over and over again, I tell myself I'll clean tomorrow.
With her being able to acknowledge like the messy room and things like that, I think that's correlating to her being able to recognize her mental illness and being able to come to terms with that it exists. And with her room, it's a symbol of the issue. And she acknowledges it, she knows it's there, but instead of fixing it right then and there, she just procrastinates it. She leaves it for someone else to do, someone else to help her with. And she keeps on telling herself, oh, I'll do tomorrow, and yet that never happens. She never works on it tomorrow. And that's the same thing with her depression. She never works on it. She just lets it stay there and and keeps telling herself that I'll do it tomorrow, it's fine, but it's not, and she just continues to do that. She tells herself, oh, I'll put an effort into helping myself. I'll be better, I'll eat well, I'll get more water, and yet she never sticks with it. Line number 10, and I hope you leave right before the sun comes up so I can watch it alone.
And I hope you leave right before the sun comes up so I can watch it alone.
So in the song, this line is followed by the same line we heard earlier talking about fluorescent lights. So it makes it seem that this sun is the natural light that I was talking about earlier. Like the fluorescent, it's fake, it's not real, it's just something there to keep the city alive. But the sun is what's really alive. That sunrise is what brings life into the city and into any part of the earth. It's what brings life to the trees and the plants and everything around it. And it makes sense why she would hate fluorescent lights and love the sunrise so much, since they seem to be polar opposites. It's something that she never really gets that often. With all these fluorescent lights and loud noises and everything feeling like it's at 100, to be alone and to acknowledge that you do need to be alone to enjoy it, and to enjoy a sunrise that's kind and gentle and real, it's very peaceful. And I think it's not a distraction from the rest of her life. It's just something that helps her feel good and helps her get that energy in the morning in order to continue on with her day. Like I said, everyone else usually needs a cup of coffee and they're fine. She needs something beautiful to give her a feeling of motivation for the whole day. And this seems to be the only time where she can see value in it and see value in life as a whole. Line 11, and I can take a little bit more. Let's shake this poet out of the beast.
I can take a little bit more. Let's shake this poet out of the beast.
So she says this line 2 times, and in the second time she keeps on saying just a little bit more. She just keeps on putting this weight on herself and making her do more when really you don't have the energy to do more. And she wants people to know that she isn't struggling, she isn't done. She can do more, she can be better, but in reality she needs help. She doesn't need more work to do. She doesn't want people to think that she's weak or at her limit or anything. And she just wants people to take her seriously and not think of her as someone less just because she has issues. Now, the line, shake this poet out of the beast, I love it so much. I think that means seeing beauty in something hideous. And I think that's how she views herself in this song. She views all of her outside body, all the bones she's carrying, all the fluorescent lights as this hideous thing. But inside, there's something beautiful. The sun coming up, it's beauty in something that's disgusting to her. I think that she sees her life as this hideous thing, and inside she knows there's something beautiful, a poet, someone who's beautiful. This is the worst handwriting ever. Oh, what the fuck does that say? And I think for her, she's saying that there's really is something beautiful deep down inside of her, but outside it's ugly. And I think she just wants someone to just shake all this weight off of her, shake this depression off of her as if that's how easy it, and I think she just wishes there was a simpler option to finding the beauty in herself. She just needs to find the beauty inside of something that she views as disgusting. And I think this is such a good song. Oh my god. Genuinely, every single time I think I filmed a video, my hair's not look good. So this is the first time we have good hair. Bye. Oh wait, that's so cute! That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!